Alright, everyone. So this video I'll show you how to sculpt and start the project for us to start sculpting an old man's or old lady's portrait. So there's going to be a lot of wrinkles and nice details and on the skin and on the spores that we want to put on. And then it's very important that we start by importing the best alphas for human skin. Okay, so this is also the tip that I wanted to give you. I mentioned this before. So we need to manually import SW skin 01 to 06 by this artist, Mock the Magician, and then also by same artist, SW Spores. Okay, so we need to manually import them because I haven't included in the interface that I passed to you on the first week, but it's okay. We just I'll give you the link to this folder in the description, and then you can go and download it. All right, so you should be able to see the file from the file that you can download this week. So under the files that I've given you, you'll be able to see these 4 folders at least. So import human skin, this is the one where we want to take note of, and then we're going to import all this JPEG in. Okay, so just to go through a little bit more about the other stuff that I'm going to give you this week. So this is the folder with all the fabrics and other textures. This is the folder with all the other seamless human skin textures that you may use it for surface noise, or yeah, when you apply a towelless way of application noise maker of the skin on the human. So you can also do that using this, but we don't need to import them as alpha. We only use those ones in this folder to import as alpha. And then the last folder is a reference for old man's portraits. So I'll go through that later. Okay, so we're going to copy this link, import human skin under Window Explorer. So I already have the link open up. I'm gonna open my ZBrush 2020. Okay, while I'm doing that, maybe I'll go through the reference for the old people as well. So you have a very nice different variety of old people's portraits over here. And you can just choose one for our model this week. Okay, so quite a variety for you to choose, or you can find one online, or you can also find your own relative if they are old and then there are a lot of wrinkles, they have a lot of experience in life that you want to show. You can feel free to choose one of them. So just take note that we want a side view to go along with it when we do that. Okay, so also have a front view and a side view as well. So actually the best one that we should start off for modeling is this image here, because it has a front view and it has a side view. So it's really cool, and we can make a very accurate model. So it also tells you that next time when you're in a CG production for film, for Hollywood films, for animation movies, animation TV series, it's best that we have something like this as a guide. Then something that we'll be able to draw line across and then mesh closely. So this one, the lines across is actually not very accurate, but yeah, but it's better than the other images where we don't even have a side view. Okay, so just take note of that. So now I'll go to ZBrush. We're going to start the project by going to Project, Lightbox, open up a Lightbox, Project, Head Planes. Okay, double click on Head Planes. We're going to have this head plane as the base for us to start with, so it'll be easier for us. Next time I'll teach you how to do the whole head with a sphere, alright? But for this week, we'll just use this as a base, so it's easier for us. Go under Alpha, bottom left corner. I want to import in the alphas that we have. So as mentioned before, the alpha 7 and 8 is already under our settings. I've already given that to you before. Alpha 58 is here as well, so we don't need to manually import them in. So we just need to import the ones in our folder. Okay, so just now I already copied the link, so I can just paste the link and press enter. So under the folder, import human skin alpha, we're just gonna import all this in. Select all of them at once and open them up. So they will be loaded behind here. So that's also useful for us because it was loaded on our default settings. I think it doesn't come with the name. I am not exactly sure why. I didn't fully investigate why the files doesn't have a name when I start up, but when we manually import the ones we have over here, it will be very nice. It comes with a name and we know exactly which one to use. Alright, so as recommended on our image, number 4 and number 5 spore is very useful. Number 2 and number 3 skin is going to be very useful as well, but feel free to mix around. Okay, you never know. There could be another one that is also very useful. They are all pretty similar, and just take note of the ones that I recommend. Alright, so yeah, so you're gonna have 4 and 5, 2 and 3 here. So just do a test. Yep, it's working well, and then we are ready to go for sculpting later. Alright, so also another thing before we go into the full sculpting, of course we need to set up our PureRef reference. So I've already saved the PureRef file. So as mentioned before, you can save your PureRef file. It's gonna save you a ton of time. I've set up my image like this, one on the left, one on the right, side view, front view, and I know very well that my model is not the same person. These two is two different dudes, but they are both very skinny. They both don't have much hair, so I think I should be fine. I'll get something in between. So this time, that's what I want to do. Okay, but feel free to try out other combinations or something else that you want to do, and or you can just start off with a front view. That might be okay too. But of course, I also want the side view because I just want to show you a good example of how we should start modeling ahead. Also, take note that the reference this time I made it a little bit bigger than the one where we were doing the wood barrel. So I just want to be able to zoom in and look at all the different skin details later as well. Okay, so set it up properly and then be ready to start your modeling. All right. So I think that's all I have for this video. You can right click and lock this canvas once you have set both your images, and then we can start modeling on the next video. Alright, see you on the next video. Bye bye.